Alright, what's up everyone? Lushane Salmon here again from Carib Voxx for another episode of Parlay. And today we have Christopher Martin sitting with us, the man who gave you Cheetah's Prayer, Big Deal, Mama, all of them bad songs there.
But
Chris, what got?
enough respect, man.
Manners.
Thanks for having me, you know?
Yeah.
Enough respect.
Alright, so we just listen to the new single a while ago.
Yeah.
You Will Never Find.
You will never find.
Right. No, it not drop yet, so by the time even when the interview I touch, people still not gonna hear it, but like it's a lovers rock type of vibe. No, I'm gonna make you describe the track. I'm not do that.
Well, if that's a lovers rock in the sense that it's for the lovers, then
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? But as it relates to reggae music, that kind of lovers rock, I wouldn't say so, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it has elements of reggae, elements of pop. You know? World music, man. You understand? So it can fit, can stand along the you know, when you listen like top 40, top 100, you hear the kind of caliber music that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the production, yeah, it can compete with what's out there right now. So that's the aim.
Alright, so did you find it like how much is it different from like what people that know Christopher Martin for already right now? Like how different?
Well, I would say it's different from what they'd be expecting from me, the artist. But if we talk about minute changes or differences, we can probably say the beat, the instrument is different. I mean, instrumentation, you know, the melodies and the cadences, them something different. You know, the kind of direction that we're going in right now, you know, because you can't say it's dancehall or it's reggae.
No.
It's not really just synonymous to Jamaica, you understand?
Yeah.
So as we said, it's like world music, you know, and that in itself makes the big difference, you know, because if you listen to the radio right now here in Jamaica, the song you're gonna sound like nothing that's out there right now coming out of Jamaica. So it that in itself, you know, is a big difference for me. It's a big difference for what I've produced over the years. So, you know, a proper production.
Alright, so with the release of this right now, like do you gonna see yourself doing more tracks along this line?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, with the release, You'll Never Find, it's like a whole new energy, a whole new kind of vibe,
Yeah.
a whole new outlook on Christopher Martin, you know, and what I'm trying to achieve musically. Because at the end of the day, I've had success in what you call typical lovers rock, reggae music, roots rock, dancehall, you know. So right now it's like just a new kind of zone, you know, a new zone, a new territory, a new vibes. Man, travel. It's, you know, we just a sing, like proper singing right now, like back to my early days, like when I just won the competition, like that's the vibe. You understand? But over different production, different kind of beats. So it's not like I'm a little in the country, you know me, did I go far? Big deal. And my friend them a big, you know, it's choppy. You know, it's like our dialect mixed with English. But right now it's easy to understand. It's easy to sing along to. It's very catchy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and definitely because I think that's like one of the things that persons are saying about like our music right now is in terms of how easy it is for persons to pick up. You know, because a lot of things are deep in terms of our dialect, you know.
True.
So when we can give them something else now that on that global scale, because you are talking about it right now, that global music, that world music, top 40 slot, like having our artists within those reach as well.
Yeah, man, competing, because I know, like say, we don't have the talent here. If you check the stage shows, you see awesome performances, awesome performers,
definitely
wicked songwriters, talented artists. So, you know, it's probably just the packaging and the wording. Yeah, you see it. So if I'm work on that, and I'm actively working on myself.
Yeah.
So after You'll Never Find, it's just bigger and better, man. Trust me.
Definitely. So who did the production on this one?
This one was produced by Robert Livingston. Yeah.
Mad.
Straight right here. Big Yard Music, Cycran.
So you go back for the hits that come from the factory of
definitely
making.
Well, you
classics.
know, I've never left Big Yard, you know. Ever since, yeah, I'm not one of those artists that you go to many studios and you will see me at different studios. No, it's one home me have. I hardly voice anywhere else. Yeah, so I've been here from 2006 and yeah man, general apart from them time that's all.
So what kind of reasoning on the role when you decide to alright then, you know what? We're gonna try and change the direction just a little bit.
You know,
Like
say
I'm already Chris to the people who know me
Yeah.
from Jamaica and the diaspora, but like globally now, like what I want to represent. Like,
well, you don't know still, it never really take a lot of coaxing and it never take a lot of trying to convince me. He just said that it's time now. It's time now to make that transition. And maybe he saw in me that I was probably complacent, comfortable.
you feel that about yourself? Feel like you're
Well, even without knowing, you can become complacent.
True.
You understand? And that's why you have friends around you. That's why you have people around you that care about you. They can see, you know, they can see that, yo, singer, you need to step up, or singer, yeah, your body now, everything nice, you know, but we see greater things for you.
True.
You understand? Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. He said he wants to produce some tracks that will be able to compete on a larger scale in the greater world out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not about being like you know, a yard still. So you don't know the term them kind of way. Like you want to say it don't make sense to be a big fish in a small water. You know what I mean? You just want, you understand?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you want to see the best for yourself.
Definitely.
And it's awesome when people around you want to see that as well. It makes the workload that much easier and more manageable. You understand? That everything flows. You have someone who's at the end of the stream looking out for you, saying, this is what we're going to do, this is what we want to produce, this kind of direction I would love for you to take. What do you think about it? And if you honestly don't see anything wrong with it, then why would you fight it?
True.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
Because it also helps you, the artist, when you know, say, alright, then you have somebody else in your corner who's saying that, alright, then Chris, this is what we need for you.
This is what we need to do, and this is where I see you. So
Yeah.
if somebody sees you in that place and in that space and in that position, and if you don't see yourself there, then you're defeated already before you even start the race. You know? But I believe that for me and my talent, there is absolutely no ceiling.
Man.
Enough people say the sky is the limit, but there is no sky, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just out there, one big infinite world, one big infinite space. You see me? So that's what that's where we want to be. We just want to keep elevating, and that won't just open doors for me, but open doors for other artists. You understand?
True.
Straight up.
You know, well, listening to this, probably not from like the instrumental side.
Yeah.
But I get a sense where you basically did a try go years before. Cause to me, when I listen to Magic, cause Magic is one of my favorite tunes.
Respect.
You see me? When I listen to that song, then I say, no man, Chris can tell the thing on that top 40 level.
Alright.
And then when I hear this now, I say, alright.
Yeah.
He must see it. He must step it up.
Yeah, man.
A different game now.
Definitely. And with Magic now, you know, Magic is super commercial. You know, and not everybody can sing it, and not everybody will want to play it. You know what I mean?
True.
But as it relates to this one, from the pastor and the church to the wickedest sinner,
anybody can listen to it and play.
Yeah, so you know that's the vibe and that's the energy, and that is what I think is best for your music. Like when it's super inclusive, you know, everybody have a chance to sing it. Everybody have a chance to enjoy it, and it can fit into any space, any crevice, straight.
So what does the lyrics mean to you though? Cause after I say, you'll never find all these things.
I wouldn't mind if we did have a bossy story to tell us. You know, say, I mean, a girl didn't have vibes. Yeah, well, it's nothing to do with me personally. Nah, but people go through that.
True.
You know, people go through that when they find a special person and feel like, say, in the midst of it not working out, like the banking card is showing them, say, this is the best, you understand? Yeah, you'll never find. Yeah, you're gonna find better than the best. You have good, better than the best.
They're the best. So what else are there?
Yeah, so why you want to sort yourself? Yeah, just be patient, man. Don't be hasty, you know? Straight.
And it points to the fact when you mention, say, other people go through it, you know? So
yeah, man.
That's the next thing about music.
You find concepts where that you find concepts that hit home. You find concepts that are relatable. Everybody falls in love at some point in time.
True.
Everybody experience heartbreak.
Even people will tell themselves to them now, you know? Them no love.
Man, even the toughest are the toughest, not half a crap, man. Yeah, so man. Yeah, man. You know, and you can't deny the fact. You understand? You can probably lie to yourself and lie to others, but the true feelings, they still remain. You understand? Yeah. So everybody go through it, man. The makeup, the breakup, the heartbreaks, the all of them look love with stuff there. Even the toughest man in the line.
So when you hear about that song, you know, right now, like you know, think about a past relationship where you say, alright then.
Yeah, then I must.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You go back in the reminiscing box, you know? Yeah, that one that is nice, man. Yeah.
Cause me a year to
She'll
while
never
I got the
find
same
one
thing
like
again.
I. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. Cause me a year to while ago me I say, yeah, man. She not find the next
Nah,
one.
man. Nah, she can't find the next one at all. A country youth I left him mark, you know? Real talk, my G.
So I mean, like, this will still be under VP or this is an independent project?
It will still be under VP because I'm still signed to VP Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's full-fledged from the label and Robert Livingston, everything just going through.
Yeah, man. 100%. And it will be on the body of work coming out this year as well.
Okay, so album or EP?
Yeah, man. Album.
Mm-hmm. So
fully loaded.
You have a timeline as to when?
No.
Before the year end?
Yeah, we're looking for the last quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So this will then be the leading single then?
Well, you could say that, you know, it's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like just depicting the kind of direction that we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kind of lane that we're staying, you know, kind of vibe our mindset is musically as well. So, yeah.
And the last project was Stepping Razor, right?
The last project, Stepping Razor was the EP.
Stepping Razor,
Yeah, the last project was the album, and then.
Yeah.
And then that was the last body of work. Yeah, man.
Because Stepping Razor bad too, yeah.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, I'm a G. There's no point in I feeling like releasing anything if I don't feel like it nice.
Yeah, true.
You see me? So, yeah, and it's just that I feel like when you're gonna put out something, it has to be the best parts of you, because at the end of the day, it represents you.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So you wouldn't want to put out a poor representation of yourself. Let's just say the right ears hear the wrong song.
True.
It don't make no sense. See me? So each time you're going to put out something in whichever craft you're in, you know, I just feel like you have to put your best foot forward at all times. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Definitely not. So when you think about like releasing an album right now, like, you know, people might say sales are not good for reggae music right now, or, you know, like, for you doing a project right now, what does that mean to you, or you just doing it overall outside of like looking for numbers and sales?
Well, if I was to say it means nothing, then I'd be lying. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it kind of really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
you understand? Because I love music. So if you're going to be saying that if you put out an album, it's not going to sell and people aren't going to, but people find means of hearing it.
True.
Whether they want bootleg it or they want just stream it and not buy it. The music is going out there. So if you have 5 people in the world that wants to hear your body of work, you're going to deprive them of that because you look on the greater number. No, because those people are your die-hearted fans. You understand? And that is how I when people ask me questions about like shows and all of that, I like to tell them, say, if you have a bill with 5 artists on a festival, and the other 4 artists have their supporters coming, and let's say you're just coming up and you have 5 people who are going to come there just to see you, you can't be like, okay, them come to see all the other artists. Let's go up there mediocre. Nah, fam. Nah, you have to give your 5 people who are come for you the realest and the hardest and the most prophetic kind of show ever. And it's not even about making the rest of them into believers. It's about pleasing the people who are there for you, the people who support you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, 100%. So I can't view sales and all of that. I have to view the facts and I put out a solid body of work, a solid production where people will enjoy it in such a way where it can't even change the tide. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you are I wouldn't say you, but if people are praying the negatives, then how will there be positives?
True.
Yeah, man. You have to change the wave, man. You have to change the tide. I don't think I should look at what's happening out there and make it define what is supposed to happen tomorrow. I have to go for it. Straight.
And that makes all the sense because at the end of the day, when an album has a body of work,
Mm-hmm.
you know, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a meaningful piece, a meaningful artwork.
Yeah.
And you will look on how it will connect with your audience. And if it will grow from that to other persons loving the music as well, to when them discover it.
Because it's going to be there forever. Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be there. When you stop the music, when we're no longer here, it is going to be out there.
That body of work is going to be out there same way.
100%.
And somebody can go up on it and listen and be like, yo, I relate to this from track 1 to track 5 to this. I relate to it. Speak to me.
Solid. What more can you ask?
Can't ask nothing more than that.
See that?
And that's just the energy where I feel like most artists should be looking for right now. Is how are we connecting with the listeners of the music. And not so much, alright then I have to focus on what the label say, yo, XYZ, sales numbers, this, that. But once you do the meaningful music,
it can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Trust me.
So like, what would I like to ask you though, like, what's some of your favorite albums like from reggae?
Any D Brown. Yeah, any D Brown, any Barry Salmon.
Yeah.
You don't know. Let's even go dancehall as well. I like Wow album from Baby Sham.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the album there. Shabara Bar album too. You see me? Yeah. Papi album the tough too. Like the last project Al Caputo too. That nice.
Yeah, top prize.
Top prize. Must have a nice body of work as well. Them are the good works, man. You know what I mean? So I'm not have too one dev too far because I'm listen all for old school.
Yeah.
You understand? A lot of old school.
From I said the Barry Son and you fussing on
yeah.
no
Trust me.
Straight singers them.
Freddie McGregor and he don't know go to the Alton Ellis.
Yeah.
In my general. Trust
Fox.
me.
100%. That.
You see me? But at the end of the day still they have to just make the youth them they are know say the works that them put in nice as well.
Makes sense.
You see me? So as them say, man, encouragement sweet and labor is it.
True.
Yeah. I don't know Bob have them legend album is timeless. Timeless. I can't go around that.
That's still the number one selling right now.
You can't go around that.
Move.
No, you can't go around that, you know. And that is it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask Bob the question you asked me, what were album sales like in those times? We don't know. But at the end of the day, he wasn't focusing on that. He just wanted to put out a solid body of work.
And then it stand to the test of time.
There you go, fam. There you go.
Exactly. So are the same for your music where you are the right now?
It's the same mindset.
Same mindset.
You know what I mean? It's the same purpose. It's the same kind of vibes we have mentally. So you know, so that's why we push forward in this way with this same kind of energy and this same vibe. Straight positivity. Understand? We don't view nothing else. Nah. Straight positives. Upward.
So you feel right now like leaving out pandemic still a go on. You know, and
that get better. It's good.
Like, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially since we have a little lift in terms of the curfew time.
Yeah. It hard to even adjust. Like when it reach 8 o'clock, it's like, man, I say, yeah, man, come go home.
Go home. Then the member say, wait, can I stay a little longer, you know?
You know what I mean? So it weird. It will take some adjusting, some getting used to. Especially when we get back with 24 hours. Whenever that is, you know what I mean? But it will take some adjusting. Because I feel like people getting used to going to places early and holding a vibe. But you know, said quick that will change.
Yeah. Did it affect you in any terms that we are creating the album, like process?
Positively.
Mm-hmm.
I've not been traveling as much since the pandemic, so I had more time to be at home with my family, more time for the studio, more time to write. So it impacted the works in a positive way, as opposed to when, you know, it was just a busy spell, traveling every week and all of that, trying to cram some work in the weeks. So that's one of the positives that came out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
A lot of time spent with my friends and my family, and just a lot of time to be in the studio, working, writing, fixing, fine-tuning, you know?
That is the next thing where people, like, them offer big up for to, you know, writing, you know.
Yeah,
in
man.
terms of the pen.
Give thanks.
In a normal.
Give thanks, my G. Yeah, man. We spend time, man. We used to write all the poems to girls when we used to the high school, you know? Brethren and pay me for write. Yeah, man. Brethren and pay me for write love letter to them girlfriend. When I be a nicest me I write tonight, man. So from them time it was easy, you know. So now it's just to put melodies to it. The words come pretty simple. Yeah, man. So it's just to put the melodies to it, and I sugar, man. Trust me. Yeah, man.
Because it come with a space from the feelings and everything.
Yeah, man. And then sometimes it's like when I write and, you know what I mean, the first line that comes, the second line just flows. And then when you don't have to stress yourself too much, it makes the world a difference.
True.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely, man. So, would I like to big you up again, you know, Chris?
Yeah, so man.
Doing an interview, yeah. I mean, hear the Big Bad song as well, too.
Yeah.
Which people in the hear it, but,
you
know, by the time this interview is out, hopefully the song will be out as well, too.
Yeah.